entitled Europe Before the Challenge of Artificial Intelligence. We're going to begin with Mr. López Valverde, Councilor for Digitalization of the Community of Madrid.
Parliamentary Forum on Intelligence and Security. It's an honor to be here in this space for dialogue that throughout several editions has been consolidated as a reference for strategic reflection on the biggest challenges that we face as a society. I appear here from the responsibility given to me by managing the Councilor's Office of Digitalization of the Community of Madrid, convinced that the debate on AI cannot just stay at the labs, research centers or executive committees of large tech companies. Pretty much to the opposite, AI is already present in our institutions and in the services we give and in decisions we make. Therefore, from the public sector and the administrations, we have the duty of leading its adoption with criteria of utility, transparency, equity and responsibility. The title of the panel that we participate, Europe in the face of the AI challenge, is calling us up directly as a country and as a region, but also as managers of public expenditure. Because in this tech transformation process, Europe needs to be much more than an observer. It needs to be a main actor, a pole of responsible innovation, an ethical reference, also democratic in the face of other tech development models. And if Europe wants to have that role, the public sector needs to be at the forefront, and it needs to take an essential role, because it's in the public sphere where we most clearly test the promises of AI, its ability to improve the life of people and to make more efficient services and to anticipate needs, reduce inequalities and take better decisions. So in the region of Madrid, we are fully aware of that responsibility. That's why we made out of the digital transformation of the public sector a political priority in a long-term strategy. In that strategy, we adopt AI as a tool to advance in three main targets. First, to improve the actual public services. Secondly, to strengthen citizens' confidence and trust. And third, to contribute to the tech leadership of Europe. Please allow me to briefly stop in each of these goals. First, the improvement of public services. In Madrid, we're already applying solutions based on AI in key sectors such as health, education and citizen care. And we have algorithms helping to optimize the surgical waiting lists with predictive systems to improve transport planning and virtual assistants attending queries 24/7, all that focused on public value and the real impact on the quality of life of all of our citizens. The region of Madrid has already developed more than 149 cases in the actual administration through applying AI. 89% correspond to the health sector. Just to mention a few cases and examples, we have a system that may predict how many beds and resources are needed in hospitals to help planning, so that medical care is much quicker and efficient. We're also using AI for prevention and for the triage of lung cancer through radiological images, and this technique allows us to identify lung lesions in initial stages, increasing notably the possibility of healing treatment and the help to the actual doctors. In education, we can highlight the usage of AI in the early detection of school dropouts, which is very important, and the adoption and adaptation of learning to the needs of each student, customized to each student. So AI is allowing us to automate repetitive tasks and to release time from professionals so they may concentrate on essential bits and offer faster responses that are more precise. We are advancing towards more proactive management models, towards a government 5.0, more customized and efficient. Services that used to require weeks of work can now be solved in a matter of minutes, and why not seconds. AI allows us to anticipate needs, to detect vulnerabilities, and improve decision-making to benefit general interest. But it also forces us to redefine processes, to redefine the way in which we do things, and to review ethical frameworks and train our public employees in the actual new digital skill.
That's why by implementing technology, we also want to foster the cultural transformation of the administration. Secondly, the trust of citizens is fundamental. We know that technology can only be deployed at its full potential if it's trusted by society. And that trust is built from transparency, accountability, and the respect of fundamental rights. We don't want to have an AI which is going to be opaque. We want an AI that is aligned with the democratic values, reinforcing the equality and inclusion, and that will never substitute human judgment when taking critical decisions. For that, we are providing our institutions with the necessary tools to audit, correct, and improve these algorithmic systems that we are using. We apply ethics and transparency principles in all our developments aligned with the European guidelines, and we assess the impact of all of our projects. Thirdly, we must foster Europe as a global actor. In a geopolitical context marked by technology competition of major powers, Europe has opted for its own digital development model, including people regulated, interoperable, and with a strong ethical dimension. This model has materialized in initiatives such as the European Strategy of Data. And from the regions, we have to contribute actively to its implementation. The regional government of Madrid fully shares this European view of AI as the engine for ethical progress that is inclusive and sustainable. Our region has consolidated as a strategic node for innovation, an ecosystem combining talent, infrastructures, and political will. In the almost 2 years of term, the regional government of Madrid has implemented many actions to implement AI. We have created a specific cluster of AI, grouping key agents of society, public companies, but also private companies and society. We have implemented an AI office with a crucial role when promoting initiatives and projects and policies of AI inside the region. Under the label Madrid for AI, we have got different initiatives to facilitate the ethical adoption of AI in multiple sectors. But it's not just that. We're also committed to training and digital skills. With technological partners, we have also launched courses of AI for 100,000 youngsters, because we believe that access to technology knowledge is also a lever of social equality and an empowering tool for citizens. The times that we are living are decisive. As we all know, AI will deeply change our societies and our economies. The challenge ahead is the one of guaranteeing for that change to be positive and respectful with the values that define us as Europeans. From the public sector, we can and we are responsible for leading this process, not only as users of technology, but as the ones who foster this development towards the common good. The regional government of Madrid wants to be at the level of this challenge. We want to continue to be innovative, open, and committed with the future by creating dialogue, institutional cooperation, and mutual respect amongst all the administrations. Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you.